sprinkler repair today. I've been tracing wires up and down, back and forth this property, up by the building, down this side. I've been able to trace the wire, but haven't been able to find this valve until now. And I even started back over here at the front, found another valve, traced it back this way, finally had to go to the controller and trace it from there. That's inside the building, hook up to the exact wire to this valve, and couple tricks, found the valve. Let me just show you, see if I can switch this, so y'all can see what I found. Number one, this is at least a foot deep to the top of the valve box. And you get down in here, there's some wires in there. I haven't seen a valve yet, but those are at least another foot and a half, 2 feet down. So this may be just a little bit too deep on your valves, definitely the top of your valve box. I've been accused of putting stuff a little deep sometimes, as people make fun of me, but sometimes on these commercial jobs, you're ditching down and you put the stuff down there, but I don't put it this deep. We've got to have 12 inches of cover in our area, but at least the top of the valve box needs to be at the grade, just below the bottom of the sod. And then, if the valves end up way down there, which there's some things you can do to avoid that, put 2 valve boxes, so that way you open it up and you still get down in there to them. But even if your main line ends up being this deep, you can bring your valves up to a more manageable level when you got to get down and work on them, because you've got to get down and work on them, and then go back down with your pipes. That would be just fine. So we're gonna have to dig all this out, because wouldn't you know, back behind me here, back behind that Suburban, got a valve leaking. That's why we had to trace it and find it. This valve stuck open, it's running everywhere. And it looks like it's been running for quite a while, till finally someone figured out that section actually runs on with this system. And I've worked on this system before, but I've never had to work on these valves. That's why we had to trace them. But we traced it. We're just gonna have to dig all this out. We'll end up putting new valve boxes in, and we may have to replace these valves. I don't know, but it's probably not something I'm gonna get done today, is the thing. So I just wanted to show y'all what we're working on. You never know when you're doing repair work, never know what you're gonna find. But hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you in the next one.